everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, aka Alexis in Life. In today's video, I am going to be showing you some rainbow loom bracelets that you can make on more than one loom if you're feeling brave and creative. So if you do enjoy my videos, please give me a like, comment below, subscribe. Be sure to follow my TikTok and Instagram. Don't know how much longer I'll be including my TikTok. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop and be sure to check out my Amazon storefront as well. Let's get right into the video. Dippy Dot bracelet. This bracelet is by Feelin' Spiffy on YouTube, and I used 2 to 4 looms. Well, you can use 2 to 4 looms for this one. It is a 5-bar wide design, so 2 looms would be the minimum. I personally used 4 looms for this design, so I didn't need an extension. Actually love the color combo on this one. It's like super cute for like Valentine's Day. Just really like how this one came out. This one was a little different for a loom bracelet. Like the center part with the sparkly bands, you have to make that first, and then you make the outer parts with the limited edition bands, which I thought was unique. I've never made a bracelet like that before. I didn't have any issues taking this off the loom or anything. It came off nicely. Wasn't really hard at all either. I think you could follow the steps. She explains them pretty well. Yeah, I had fun with this one. I really like my color combo. This is 4 looms. This is 4 looms size. I don't know. It'd probably be half this size if you only have 2 looms. So I would recommend using 4 if you do want to make this design. The next bracelet up on our list is the Pte Core bracelet. This bracelet, the tutorial is by J. Alvarez on YouTube. It is required, for me at least, it required 5 looms because it is a 7-bar setup, so it's pretty wide, and I was super duper scared when I was taking this bracelet off the loom because there was super duper high tension. So I would say this bracelet would be hard if you're not like an experienced bracelet loomer who deals with high tension, because your bands could easily snap. I'm pretty sure one of my bands did actually snap on this bracelet, but I don't. Okay, yeah, one of my bands did snap, like right here, where the orange ones did, but it didn't affect the design. I left it in there because I didn't want to pull it apart in case it does break the design, so I left it in there. But very high tension, so I would be careful about what band you use for this bracelet. I really love how my color combo turned out though. It is super duper cute, and if you do have the time and the patience, and you'll take the chance with bands possibly breaking. You should definitely make this bracelet. It's super pretty design, as you can see. I definitely recommend it. The next bracelet on our list is the Criss-Cross Over Braid bracelet. This is by Justin's Toys on YouTube. This is 2 looms and it's a 3-bar wide design. I would personally recommend 3 looms because I only used 2 looms, and I don't know, this bracelet seems kind of small and it is kind of tight on my adult wrist. This would probably be okay for a child, but if you are making this bracelet for yourself, I would definitely recommend using 3 looms for an adult and 2 for a child. this bracelet was super easy, not very hard, not a hard looping process, not a hard just like laying the bands down either. Very, very easy. So if you're looking to use more than one loom, I would definitely recommend this bracelet to start with if you have never made a design that required more than one loom. The next bracelet that I recommend is the Morana bracelet. This bracelet is by Loom Snow and it requires 2 to 4 looms and it is 5 bars wide. This bracelet is actually unique. You make it on your loom, but then you add the single chain border after you take it off of your loom, which I thought that was unique. I've never used the loom and like hook only to make a bracelet, so I thought that was pretty cool. But it has been around town, and look at my color combo. I love it. It is actually super duper pretty, very, very cute. I used 4 looms for this one. I used 4 looms for this bracelet. It is 5 pin bars wide, so used a little under 4 looms, and it is a good length as well. It does fit on my wrist comfortably, so I think you should give this one a go if you've never made it before. Just to add about this one, it's fairly easy. It's not very hard to do. So the next bracelet that I have for you is the Labyrinth bracelet. This is by Justin's Toys on YouTube. This requires 5 pins. It's a 5 pin bar wide design. So I used about 4 looms-ish to make this. It is a super pretty design. I am now realizing that the single chain in the middle of this bracelet should have also been the rainbow colors, so it would have stood out more. But according to his tutorial video, this is an advanced bracelet, and I will be honest, the looping process is a little tricky, so if you are new to bracelet making, I wouldn't recommend making this one right away. There actually was a few times when I was looping this that I had to unloop bands and go back because I forgot to loop parts of the single chain, and I actually noticed it so I could fix it. But if I didn't notice it and then I took this bracelet off the loom, it would probably fall apart. So be careful with this one. It is a little more difficult than usual. The next bracelet on my bracelet list is the Symmetry bracelet. I have a story for this one. This is by Loves to Loom on YouTube. It requires 3 looms. It is a 5 bar wide design. It can be made on one loom, but it does require an extension. Now, I did post my TikTok on this one, but as you can see, there is a little gap in the bracelet there. So I did make a mistake while making this one. I apparently forgot to loop 2 bands or something because it did not work out in it did not work out for me. Like, it still looks good otherwise, but I will probably insert like the TikTok video of it because I literally captured it on TikTok while I was making it. I was definitely disappointed, but it only gives me the motivation to try to make this bracelet again. I don't remember this bracelet being too hard. I just messed up the looping process, that was all. Lastly, but certainly not least, is the Kaleidoscope Bracelet. This bracelet is by Feelin' Spiffy on YouTube. This takes 2 looms, and it is a 5 bar wide design. It can be made on 1 loom, but it does require an extension, not like a single chain extension like you would make the first 3 kaleidoscopes on the loom, and then you would make another 2 kaleidoscopes after you take the 3 off the loom. I made one in limited edition bands and one in regular bands. Me personally, when it comes to bracelets, I prefer to use limited edition bands over just regular bands because I like how round they look, and they look really put together for some reason. But I really like this design. I've never made it before, the purposes of making it for this video, and I found it really easy. I thought it was going to be hard because I never made it before because I thought it was hard, but it is not hard at all. It's actually a really fun design to make. I made this one on TikTok live, so yeah, I recommend this one if you have the chance, and if you have the time. You should definitely give the Kaleidoscope bracelet a try. So these are all the bracelets that I just featured in this video. We have the Kaleidoscope bracelet, which is one of my favorite designs. I think this one is super duper cute, and I just love how it looks overall. Like, it kind of reminds me of a starburst, but it's a little more complicated than a starburst, but not like complicated too difficult. Then we have the Symmetry bracelet, my little mistake in there. I really like how the design of this bracelet looks. It is super pretty. I wish I didn't have my mistake in there, but I do have my mistake in there, so hopefully others will learn from that mistake and not mess up when you make this bracelet, and carefully loom all of your bands. Then we have the Labyrinth bracelet. I don't know if I'm 100% saying that correctly. I really like the design of this one. According to Justin's Choice, he calls it an advanced design like the snake belly. But the tension on the snake belly is so difficult. There is not a lot of tension on this one. And like I said earlier, I should have made this black single chain with the colorful bands because it just would have looked better, in my opinion, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why we make bracelets, to, recognize our mistakes and have creativity juices flowing. And then this is the Morana bracelet. I don't know if I said that right, but I said it right the first time I said it. Oh, I love how this color combo turned out. I used the glow pastel bands on the outside, and then all of the other bands are from the BFF kit from Michaels, my favorite one, the purple one. And I really am obsessed with how this turned out. Oh, well, it just came apart, but yeah, I like this one a lot. It is super duper pretty, and oh gosh, I just can't get over the color combo. I love it so very much. And this is the Dippy Dot bracelet. I actually really love this color combo too. It does remind me of Valentine's Day. We got like red, pink, and like chocolate, and then we have all these sparkly bands in the middle, which I think this is super cute. And basically make a single chain first for these bands in the center, and then you make everything else, and then once you're ready to loop it, you put the center bands on, and they act like the cap band, which I thought was super duper cool. And then this is the Chris crossover braid bracelet. This one is not as thick as all of the others, and it could be made on one loom, but it would be very small if you made it on one loom. Would be very scary. Very scary. It'd be half of this, so it wouldn't be very big at all. Probably be enough for a ring maybe, but even then I still have fat fingers, so I don't know if that would work out for me. And then I'm trying to think. I know this is my last bracelet, but I think this was the Pte Core bracelet. Yeah. This is the Pte Core bracelet by J. Alvarez. As you can see, I really like my color combo. It's super duper cute, and I love the design of how the bands are. But this one just had really high tension when making it, so I think that made it kind of difficult. So be careful and be cautious if you do make this one, and use high quality bands if you do. So those are all of the bracelets that I have showed in this video. I don't know if my fingers are probably not long enough to put all of these bracelets on, but we can give it a try just for entertainment purposes. That's not like the worst, right? These are all the bracelets. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to make any of these, and let me know how it goes for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you did enjoy, please give me a like, comment below, subscribe. Be sure to follow my TikTok and Instagram, which is Alexis_Looms. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop, and be sure to check out my Amazon storefront as well. I will see you in the next video. Bye!